Nothing to wait for. Let's go. Oh. Oh, fucking hell. That's a nice back crack right there. Come on, phone. Gosh, don't be stubborn. There we go. Right, so today in Euro Truck, we're going to be getting, well, last term, we got ourselves our new drivers, both in the DAF 2021. Same with the rest of our guys right here. They literally are brand new, haven't even been on the road yet, so that's absolutely amazing. We also, I noticed what I said in the last time we played this about banks is wrong. We don't get more limit. We just pay off these loans, which means we can then borrow more. I'm just an idiot. Okay, so we've got some new stuff for that. Get driving. We had a long session last time, so we're probably going to be doing only about 2 hours of this as well. Alright, so let's have a look. So, we are literally raring to go for a job. Well, let's go to Bordeaux. That's actually not a bad job. We haven't actually been to Bordeaux. It's like Bordeaux proper. But I kind of don't want to go to France. I kind of like the idea of going somewhere else. But given how well that pays, we need to build up some money, so let's do it. So let's get ourselves out of the good old DAF dealership. You will find some food and come back. Hey, fair play, Subaru-kun. Thank you for sticking around. It's always appreciative. All right, let's get going. Oh, it's definitely nice to be playing a game where I'm not actually stressing. I love EU4 to bits, but goddamn, that stream, that game and the save file at the moment is so stressful. You know what? Before we get this truck, just as we're about to pick this truck up, I am gonna go grab a drink. So I'll be right back. All right, let's pick this bad boy up and get out of here to Bordeaux. And you're right, until I get a fine here. All right, we played a bunch more American trucks. So let's to remember, I've got a really small wheelbase compared to it. Like such a small wheelbase compared to the American trucks. Let's make sure I don't there we go, see? Perfect. Alright, so it's a 16 hours trip, so we've got 11, I've got to say 11 hours before we need to rest, so probably rest about here. Nope, that's about 8 hours away. What the fuck? Okay. About here. There we go, we'll rest there. Don't really want to, like, go down to there. That like, feels like a massive out of our way. So it looks like we're not going to be stopping off, like doing any sightseeing, which is fine. We've done a lot. We should hopefully hit 10,000 miles today as well. It should be easy to hit. Fingers crossed at the very least. We're currently taking some pressure tanks, or fuel, yeah, I think they're pressure tanks. Let's have a look. Yeah, we're taking some pressure tanks. Oh, beautiful turning of the light there. Wow, game, thank you. It's going to be a nice little jaunt over to Bordeaux. Which, I must admit, the game is actually kind of throwing a bit of shade at us right now, because Bordeaux is where the only DAF dealership is in France, and we spent a lot of all of last session trying to get to a DAF dealership and trying to get a job to go there, so we would, we'd be making money and, not screwing ourselves over in that regard. And the only place we decided not to go to was Bordeaux. And the one place we didn't go is where the one dealership that we want, the one place we really should have gone in France. The DAF dealership, which is just... I'm not going to lie, the level of salt I had when I found that out was... let's just say it was deeply amusing. It was deeply amusing eventually to me. But we're going to be going down some roads we've been down, just because that's where they want us right now. All right, it's 50 limit in the Netherlands. So at the moment I think we have the ability to get one more loan. Let's have a quick check before we get stuck in completely. Yeah, we could take a 42 loan at the moment, which will put us up to. So it's 150 for a new place. So it's not too much longer until we can buy Liège. And actually, I want to check something. I want to see if I can click this, see if it tells me. Buy more garage. Okay, so we can't actually get access to the quick garage purchase interface just yet. Which is a shame, because it means that we don't have to go there. But hopefully our new drivers are going to be getting themselves some good work out of Luxembourg and get themselves going, some good distance and that. But we'll have to wait and see, won't we? Right. Do I want to overtake you? I kind of do, but I kind of want to let this red car go past first. There we go. Okay, let's play Guess the Truck and get it horribly wrong as usual. That is I want to say that's a Scania. I want to see how wrong I am, though. Oh my god, I was right. What the... Okay, that doesn't normally happen. I'm not normally right when it comes to vehicles. Like... American Truck Simulator, I get them wrong, but at least, which is actually worse, because in American Truck Sim, they actually look different, so it's, it's not like in Euro Truck Sim where they look very similar to each other. Come on, baby. Come on, push through. Beautiful. That's my truck right there. Absolutely putting the work in. I don't think we've been to Bordeaux either, so I think this job's actually really good for us as well, because we haven't been... I don't think we've dropped off anything at Bordeaux. Probably should be the better way. I know that we've been near Bordeaux, because, obviously we went near Bordeaux yesterday. Oh, sorry. Sunday. Which was a very depressing day. Which technically was near enough yesterday, because it went very deep into the morning, so... We're going to have to slow down in a minute, going past the beautiful city of Rotterdam. Very, very nice city. Never been there personally, but I do know that it is very nice. I have a family who've been there, and I feel like I've been there, but I still can't remember if I've been there or not. But I'm like 90% sure I've been there. Okay, 80%. We'll go with 80 and I'll lock it in. I'll lock in at 80. But either way, it's I do know it's very nice. I've had family who have lived there, and they've always said how nice it was. And by family, I mean close friends. And by live there, I mean visit there quite frequently because they lived in Amsterdam. I'm just getting shafted today. I go 3 miles an hour over the limit, which is what you're allowed to go over. I'm getting shit. Also, I'm really not looking forward to the update that they're bringing out. I mean, I am looking forward to the update because I don't know if they're bringing it out for ETS2, but they're bringing out for a new update for ATS, which is where they're currently. I don't know if it's coming out alongside anything, but you're back. Where's the place you're gone to? We are going to Bordeaux in southern France at the moment. So at the moment, we're just going past the little city of Rotterdam. We're going to go all the way through, we're going to go through Belgium and all the way through France to the big city of Bordeaux. From there, I'm going to try and go down to Italy because I don't like the idea of going to Spain because Spain has absolutely metric tons of fucking, they have too many things I hate. So we're not going there. We'll go there we'll go there later when we have money. Right now, don't want to have to pay tolls because tolls can actually get pretty expensive. So the less tolls we have to pay, the better. Yeah, we're going all the way to Bordeaux. It's going to take us quite a while to get there too. We'll be stopping just outside of Saint something. I forgot what it was called. But yeah, we'll be making a scheduled stop, and then we'll keep going. You mean in real life? Where's the place? Oh, well, the places I've traveled to. So I've been to Benidorm in Spain. I've been to Mallorca and Mallorca, 2 of the Iberic Isles. I've been to Kenya. And I've been to Amsterdam. And I believe I've been to other places in the Netherlands too, but I don't really know. And I do apologize, it probably sounds like I'm far away. I'm just adjusting my chair, getting the comfortableness, which is why you can probably see the fact that I'm driving in a very bad way. There we go. But yeah, I've not really been to many places. I'm not a big traveler. I don't like going out of my comfort zone very often. So the few places I've been to, I went when I was younger. Like in the last 10 years, I haven't been out of the country, out of the UK. And I think the last time I went abroad when I was like 15, 16. So it's been quite a few years now since I've been abroad. But it's not for me. I like the idea of going abroad, but it's going abroad that I'm not a big fan of. It's not even the traveling, it's just being out of my comfort zone. That's pretty much where I draw the line. I'm like, I'm good. Like, I'll just sit at home and play video games, thank you. Other countries look nice, but nah, I'm good. I'm good. The UK is, it's cold, it's dingy, I'm used to it. Stick there for now. Oh yes, we're now in Belgium, which means good speed limit. Oh, look at that beautiful speed limit, 59. I love it. But yeah, so I've been to Mallorca quite a bit. We used to, my family, my mother and my sister and my younger sibling. I don't actually know, did I go with my younger siblings? I think I've been on holiday with my younger siblings, I can't remember. But anyway, my mother and I used to go with my family to Spain quite often. We went to Benidorm and that. We went to Mallorca, then we used to go to Mallorca, and then we went to Benidorm once, and stuff like that. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. I mean, I feel like just, to me, Spain's boring. Like I don't understand the British, why a lot of British people like to go to Spain. Like, it's alcohol, shit. You start to struggle with finding food you like when you travel. I am a pretty awkward eater too, but I think the one thing that I'm lucky with is I like meat, and there's always steaks and burgers and that wherever you go, so I'm pretty lucky in that regard. But To say I am a very fussy eater, I still think the fact that I can still get access to meat, and I do like trying different types of meat, like, so, and there is sun in Spain, so there's sun in France, there's sun in Italy, there's sun in Poland, Germany, like Bavaria, like Bulgaria, Romania, Turkey. Like, why Spain specifically? Like, I don't understand the... Like, there's so many, like, right, I'm a typical English guy. I was raised by a history-loving family, like, with my dad's side. My granddad and my dad, we always made jokes about hating the French. Because, you know, that's what the English people... That's what good English people who like history do. They take the piss out of the French. They take the piss out of us, we take the piss out of them. It's good banter. Even I would rather go to France than Spain. Like, Spain is so boring. Like, Spain is so shit that even Spanish people don't really like being there. Like, just, I don't understand why British people flock to Spain. It don't make sense. Like, it must be cheaper to go to France. Like, it must be. But anyway, I don't travel, so I don't really I don't have any skin in the game, I guess. But if I was to travel, I think I'd want to go to I definitely want to go to America. There are parts of Canada I'd like to go to, but I'm not too fond of, you know, the like Canadian laws, stuff like that. I've never really wanted to go to like Northern Africa. I'm not. The Middle East is just way too hot for me. I would die. I would get there. I'd be burnt to a crisp within like half an hour, and I'd just be sat in my hotel room with the air conditioning burning up. Same with Southern Africa. I've been to Kenya. I'm not really that interested in going again. I do want to go to Japan. I want to go to certain parts of China. I'd like to go maybe to South Korea. Let's be honest, no one wants to go to North Korea, so, you know, we'll just immediately check that off and say no. But definitely I really want to go to Japan. It's 50% to go to Akihabara, you know, so we can go to the big anime nerd district. But also due to the fact that I do like the actual, I do love the idea of going to see, like, do a tour of, like hitchhiking tour across the country, which would be nice. You heard the British people hate the UK you've heard more British hate the UK than Spanish people hate in Spain. See, that isn't right. So that we can break that down. It's people who identify as Spanish probably hate Spain less than people who identify as British hate UK. That's probably true. The problem with Spain is a lot of the regional, like the Catalonians and the Castilians and Leonese, like a lot of the people in Spain don't identify as Spanish. They identify as very specifically the region they're from. So it's, you know, that's probably like, in general, yes, Spanish people probably hate Spain less, but if you consider them like as a group and you just, instead of like letting them be cultured and say everyone in Spain is Spanish, then Spanish people hate Spain a lot more. Like, let's be fair, the UK hasn't had a revolt against it recently. The Catalonians did. But anyway, back to places I'd like to go. Definitely Japan, like I said. I'd like to do like I say like a hitchhike, I mean more like a driving tour, like, you know, go from city to city every couple of days and, you know, experience every part of it, from Kyoto to go to Hokkaido and, you know, all the little island. Gonna go to the two islands to the south, which I think Kyushu's the big island. Hokkaido. No, is Hokkaido the main island? Shit, I should know this. Yes, I think Kyushu's the small island, Hokkaido is the big island, and I forgot that. Either way, I'd like to go to Japan. It's a very nice place, and I'd very much love to go there. As Middle Eastern, I understand. You will not go to any place under 5C. Fair. I mean, you're used to the heat, though. I don't like the idea of going anywhere that's above 20C, really. But, like, I will make exceptions for countries that I've wanted to go to for years. Like Japan and America. I will make exceptions for that. Outside of that, I'm not really that fussed. I do want to go to the Scandinavians. I want to go to Scandinavia as well. Specifically, I want to go see Sweden. I would definitely go see the Norwegian fjords. just really beautiful. Gonna quickly barrel down here while these guys all, you know, slowly ease up on the throttle. I'm gonna ease up on the throttle last minute. Ooh. Gimme. Oh, mate, pull out as quick as possible. Beautiful. And now that is what we call smooth. But for the most part, when it comes to holidays, I just don't want to go to Spain. I don't understand Spain. You wanted to go to Japan, but you need to learn the language. The problem with learning Japanese is like, well, specifically if you speak, if you like your main language is like a European language, is the fact that I don't actually know how. So first thing I'm gonna say is I don't know how Arabic and the Middle Eastern languages cope with, like, are they a tonal language or are they a word, like, are they like just a connotation language, like there, and there, we say that the same, whereas in Japan they use a tone to it, so it'd be like, each of them would be pronounced slightly different to give the slightly different connotation to it. Learning a language that's based around speaking in essentially using tones to differentiate meanings, it's very hard for like someone like me to learn, because I'm so used to speaking English, which is a language completely based on you know, understanding the way the word is, the use of the word in grammar is how you just differentiate the meaning. Like over there is different to theirs, or there. You know what I mean? There. That could mean there as in two of, you know, saying, oh, they're there to someone, or instead of saying there as in someone's theirs. English language is so dumb sometimes, but it's, you know, as that's my basis, trying to learn Japanese is really, really hard. Admittedly, I haven't ever sat down and just kind of done it, like just kind of sat down and continued doing it, just trying to really hammer it in. But I have, like, I do know, like, certain words and stuff like that. But you're closer to English and Japanese, fair enough. I assumed you would be because obviously the Japanese language is based off the Chinese and, you know, the Proto-Chinese and stuff like that. But I just didn't know, I don't really know how the Arabic language or the Middle Eastern languages, they developed over time. Like, 'cause I know there was a lot of, you know, the Turkish settlers and that who came from, like, you know, the Kurdistan region and stuff like that. There's so many, like, languages have developed so many ways that it's just, you know, it's interesting to think about. But at the same time, I just don't know how they work. But we did also, on the side note, we have hit 9,000 miles. Give ourselves a big little toot there for 9,000. Absolutely amazing amount of miles there. It uses the route system. Right, yeah, okay, fair enough, yeah. I must admit, I really do need to learn another language, because at the moment, the only language I speak is English, and I feel like that's very limiting in the long run. I mean, I'm 27, so it's not like I'm going to need another language for anything really the rest of my life, more than likely, unless I go to another country and I want to, you know, be respectful, but... Ooh, 33 quid for a goddamn toll. Hot damn. Painful right there, just pure pain. Alright, you're a Iveco. Oh my god, I'm getting better at trucks. Holy shit. It's happening, guys. I'm getting better. I'm evolving. No one can stop me now. gonna take a quick drink because my you have fruit, and if you play with it by adding a letter, you get a new word. Oh, that's really cool. I've always, to be fair, I've always been interested. I don't know what languages are in the Middle East because I know there's Arabic, and which is like kind of I don't know if that's like a generalized language for the Middle East, but I don't know the specific like languages by countries. But obviously, I do know I've heard of Arabic and that obviously. Oh, fuck off. I knew it would give me this. Alright. Let's keep going. As soon as we rest, we'll check on our new drivers and hope they've, you know, pulled their foot out of their ass and actually doing something for us. Oh, wait. We're going 9 over the limit. That's a police car as well, so I should definitely not be going over the limit. You're right, police here. Okay, it's a let's calm down. We're about to go through a goddamn like the amount of toll booths in France is. To be fair, at least the French like auto passes are right at the top, so it's easier to get to. But 19 miles an hour, 22. There we go. There we go. All right, rocket out of here. Come on, please, don't speed so much, buddy. Okay, so we've got a 50-mile-an-hour zone. That's fine. Did we hit 10%? I don't actually remember. Yes, we have now nearly hit 11% of this map. We have so much of this map to explore, and if the expansion comes out soon, which I'm hoping the DLC comes out while we're let's playing this, so we can add it on. But if when the expansion comes out, and like I said, if we're still doing this, which we should be, there'll be a lot more of driving for us to do. But we've got, shouldn't be too much longer now, and we'll be getting to our rest point. Let's turn our lights on so we don't get, you know, fined. You only know 2 languages. You mostly learned English because of the internet and games. Fair enough. To be fair, I feel like it's a lot of how a lot of people have learned English over the years is like they don't speak it as their natural language, but you know, because the like internet culture and a lot of that is based, like a lot of the biggest people in the internet and like stuff like that are English. Of course, there's loads of creators who are big in each language, but some of the biggest of the big are English, and obviously through that you kind of just learn it. And like a lot of games aren't like don't always have like a standardized like translation for every language, and see, I guess that makes a lot of sense in how a lot of people learn English as well. Yeah. At least the tolls, I must admit, at least the tolls in France aren't too bad. Like they're only like 20 quid, like 30 quid, so they're not expensive. This is that's an Iveco as well, isn't it? Yeah, I'm getting better at trucks, boys. So yeah, we want to go in the middle. So let's. I am so proud of myself for being able to name trucks. Arabic is worse in being put in games because it's right to left. Oh, it's like Japanese script, so you go from the right to the left. That is... Yeah, unless you build a game specifically in Arabic, I actually don't know how they would do that. Yeah, that would be very complicated. I can see why, as a language, it might be left in, like, some developers might think, okay, yeah, we probably need... Probably can't put that in, you know, might be a bit complicated. But I'm sure there must be some games that have it though. I don't actually know, but it'd be nice to know if there were. Okay, so we shouldn't be too far away now from our rest point. Now there is more? Fair enough. The real question is Europa in it? Is Europa Universalis in the same language? Is it got your Arabic in it? But 10 to 15 years ago, good luck with that. Yeah. I must admit, there must be like a way, like, it must have something to do with how it's like, how the language is like coded into the game as well. Because as I used to code and that, like, I never worked on the side of translation, like adding languages and stuff like that, obviously, because like I worked in English, so all I did was add the English languages and, you know, I coded in English. I never, I really wish I'd actually, like, instead of working purely on engine physics and stuff like that, and like doing that at uni, like that's what I worked on when we did group work. I kind of wish I'd learned how to translate languages in code, because that would have been really interesting to figure out. And it must be a very hard conundrum. Well, it must be very like time consuming, given that like obviously less games have it. Because I don't see it just being straight up oh, I don't care about that language, because, you know, the more languages you build a game in, the more money you make. Like, it's simple maths, isn't it? You know, every language you make the game for, or you allow the game to be translated into, that's a, like, base of people who don't speak the languages you've done already that you're able to get money from. It's a, quite literally, a win-win. So I can't see many companies, like, if they're able to do it, not doing it. Unless there is a fan translation, there's no Arabic translation in EU4. Damn. I would have thought EU4 would have had a like a translation. But then again, I guess Paradox is still classed as a minor studio, so it could just be that they don't have the money to do it. Well, not the money, or I don't know, maybe the will to do it? I don't know. It's weird, but